I mean, I think we've said this before that Topps is not my favorite product. Bowman is my favorite product. And so as we kind of both of us kind of put on different hats from time to time. It's from time to time we're the collector, and from time to time we're the investor, and from time to time we're just the kid who loves certain players and certain cards. And so for the Topps product, I love that it's retail. I love that I can go to Walmart and see it on the shelf and be like, oh, $30? Yeah, I've got that in my wallet. I just rip it. And then I get in the car and I rip it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I forgot. I don't really like this Topps product. but like, my impulse, the impulse is like, is there with this product. And I think it's fun to see a new baseball product on the shelf that's not a hobby related product, because we're kind of ramping down on 2021 Bowman draft. Like it released in December. We got a month or two of solid pulls from that. And then we're ramping into what would be Bowman Baseball 22, which comes out in April. But the Topps Series 1 releases like in between the two. So typically this is just a product to get me to the next Bowman product. But it's been a fun rip because of one reason. Wander Franco's rookie card is in this set, and people think that he could be, the dude for the next 15 years, and I believe that he's that good. He's that guy, and his rookie cards are going for crazy money. Like I was looking at an article today. There was a sky blue, I think it's like out of 299 or something like that. Forgive me, I don't know the actual number. The sky blue paper Wander Franco went for $25,000.
No way.
On an eBay auction.
Wow.
Not an out of 5, not a superfractor, a sky blue. And I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, that's awesome. I think that's fun for the product. I don't understand the investors that are looking at Topps and wanting this one specifically. But here's my thing. There's gonna be a chrome version of that card. Topps does come out with a Topps chrome version of this. So there is going to be a card chrome version of this card, and that's going to be the one people want down the road. Right now, people are spending stupid money on getting this paper Wander Franco when there's going to be a chrome Wander Franco rookie card that looks exactly the same, just chrome, in about 6 months in the Series 2.
That's an important point. Yeah,
I think it's a really bad investment right now for people that are shelling out, well, maybe not really bad. He is going to hold value. But if you're going to spend $25,000 on a card, maybe wait. And so, but anyway, and I have one more point, but go ahead and rebuttal what I was saying.
I was just going to add to your point, because I think this is something that's super important. Whether you're spending $25,000 or whether you're spending like $250, you're looking at a release that is going to be outdone by a future release. And so unless your play is to flip it in this window, it doesn't really make any sense to buy it now. It might make a lot of sense to buy it a year or two from now, because you're probably going to be able to get it at like 75% of the price that you would pay for it now as a single, right? So it's like the person with the plan is the one selling the card. The person if you're buying these singles on eBay right now, you probably don't have a plan. You're probably chasing, and that's an important point I think to mention, because if you're doing that, you're probably not going to make any money on these cards. What you're doing is you're pigeonholing yourself into having that card graded, which is putting in further risk into the card, because you're probably not going to get a 10. And you're going to probably need to get a 10 just to get your money back or make anything off of it. Would you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I think probably. Let me just put it that way. With Wander, if he does end up being what he is, and he does end up, like, I mean, look at what Trout's rookie cards are going for. Even the paper ones, they hold tons of value, and so, and people are always searching for them because they don't move on the market very often
Yeah.
because people are holding them. It's rare to find something in the hobby that is always an automatic hold.
But the better Wander play right now, I just want to clarify my point, because I think the better Wander play is to go, while everyone's spending money on his tops, go back to his Bowman first if you want to make money on Wander, because I guarantee that paper rookie is probably down from where it was when it first came out. And now you can probably buy that paper rookie. So if you're into Wander and want to make money off of Wander, the play right now in February 2022 is to buy already pre-graded PSA 10s of whatever Wander you can afford. And then whenever baseball comes back and he goes on a hit streak or whatever, maybe even a playoff run in Tampa, you're going to you can make money off of Wander without having to have the newest thing. I think if you go after the newest thing, you really risk like ever being able to make any money off of it, unless you're the person who understands the plan that you have to get it now, rip it and flip it. And even that's kind of a risk, if you know more about that than I do though.
So I think that actually transitions well into where I was going to go with this. So there's a large caveat in the baseball market between the two products. And I think, and I've thought this for a long time, but I just continue to see it reinforced, is there's two different types of baseball collectors. There is prospectors / new money, I'm going to say. I'm just going to label it as new money, slash guys that are in tune with the hobby. And then there is old money / guys not looking at, maybe not involved with social media as much / they've always collected tops / guys that invest in other sports primarily. And so they think, and so that section always is buying the tops product, and so in Kentucky here, for instance, there's one shop in particular that when I go to card shows here, I walk around and you very rarely see baseball. And if you do, it might be a whole table of Reds cards.
Yeah.
And so when you walk around here, it's all about Tyler Hero. It's all about Anthony Davis. It's all those UK players. And I have a friend of mine, his name's Ty, and I'm just like, Ty, you got any baseball on your table today? He goes, man, baseball doesn't sell around here. And so from his perspective, I look at his cards on his Facebook page, and right now he's selling tops cards.
Yeah.
He never touched Bowman Draft. And so for me, I look at that as a further reinforcement that tops is for one section of the hobby and Bowman is for the other. If you are investing, if you are primarily, if you're investing, primarily if you're wanting to really stay within prospecting, Bowman is your thing. That is, you never leave it. Don't buy anything else. Just set it and forget it type thing. If you are an average card collector, if you are, a very traditional card collector, if you're a guy that, now there are cards obviously in every product that are valuable, but the tops product is not as valuable typically as the Bowman products. And it's because typically it's old heads in the hobby or guys that don't really know baseball that are buying them.
Yeah. I think that's super important. And so it totally makes sense. And if you're listening to this or watching this and you're like, well, but I really like baseball. I could be into Bowman, but I also collect all these other sports. My advice to you based on my experience and what Kendall is saying is that's okay. Then what I would do is I would buy within your budget the top already established young MLB stars. I would go back to their Bowman first.
Yeah.
and or their Topps Chrome, because people made money on Otani, people made money on Vlad, on Tatis with their Topps Chrome. But if you're buying their Topps paper and you're thinking that's like a big like discount, the reason why it's a discount is because it's going to be hard to sell it. Even when the player pops off and has like makes a run, it's going to be hard to sell that. It's not as hard to
because
sell
the
in my
print
experience.
count is so high.
Yeah, yeah, it's not as hard to sell the Chrome, and it's definitely if you've got the Bowman first or the Bowman Chrome first, like that's obviously what you want. So that's cool. It's good to know though that like Topps is getting some juice because of Wander. I like that. I like Wander. I think baseball. I'm pumped about baseball.
Man, I think honestly, Wander saves this product.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it probably would have been. Yeah, it probably would have been. Like, I mean, it's almost nothing without him. But at least for investors.
And breaks of this product are so weird right now because everybody only wants the Rays.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're pricing it out, usually you have some tiered structure where it kind of makes sense. It's like, I'm just round numbers. It's like 180, you have two that are 100, 150. Then you have some that are like 80. Then most of them are like in the 50, 40 range. And then you have ones that are like $10 at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now it's just like everything's 80. The Rays are 700, like it's so silly. And most breakers right now are just saying the Rays are locked. The Rays are locked. And I like most breakers honestly are like, yeah, I bought this product. I'm getting the Rays. Tough luck,
Wow, yeah, that's savage. Yeah,
that's not what we're doing, but I've seen that very commonly where it says Rays are locked.
Wow,
who wants the other teams?
Well, one more thing I want to say about this, just as an observation, because I don't have any experience with this product firsthand. And then I want to segue and hit soccer before we close out. Is I like that it seems that Topps has a couple different base variations and a couple different variations into parallels of Wander. It seems like there's some different like photo variations with like a throwback to 1987 style. If I get it correctly, with the wood panel, there's different variations of that. Some of them are numbered. You've got the rookie cup thing. There's, and then there's like just a regular base. I mean, so I like that there's like a lot of different Wanders in this one product. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. Other people might have different opinions on that, but for me, like if I were to get a box of this or something or get a pack of this somehow and open it with my kids or something like that, there's more than just the chance of getting the one Wander base or whatever, which would be kind of boring for a release. So I think they did a nice job of that. I don't know what effect that'll have on the market, but anyway.
They're all selling. That's the effect.
They're all selling, yeah. They're all selling.
Like people are putting base Wander Franco cards, $30. And they're just flying off the shelf. It's just like, wow, okay. That'll pay for your blaster box. Buy a blaster box, you're going to get a Franco, then just immediately keep all the other ones, whoever you like, and just enjoy it for free because you're selling your
free sports cards.
Yeah, free sports cards.
Cool.
Yeah, I think the image variations and short prints are really valuable in Topps product. I would say if you're going to make a play on a Topps product, really, really pay attention to the short prints and super short prints. They're kind of hard to find, but that is the real money in Topps product. The Gold Cup typically is a second-year player that's really good. So that's his Gold Cup card, is that he was like maybe a Rookie of the Year finalist last year, or maybe he was Rookie of the Year last year. That's what that Gold Cup is that his top rookies from the year before. It's kind of their sophomore card that Prism puts out, that sophomore what's that insert called, but anyway, but the super short prints, for instance, we pulled two super short prints. We've pulled a Wander Franco, I mean, we've pulled a Juan Soto super short print and an Otani super short print. Both of them worth over $400. And it's
Dang.
just like, holy moly. This is a paper Otani, what is it? Fourth year, fifth year for him. And we've got, fourth, fifth year Juan Soto. These cards are worth $400. And Topps also did a unique thing this year where they're copying Panini's downtown look, and they did the home field advantage look. And those cards are going for a lot of money too. So there are other cards in the product that are valuable, but it's kind of like those are those are hit base, which just like any other product has a high hit base or a top end hit base. But what I'm saying with the Wander Franco's paper is those are in almost every blaster. You can make your money back in every single one. It doesn't matter if it's a hit. You might as well. It's like right now it's like rolling the dice on everything else, hoping you get a super short print or something like that, and then selling the Wander Franco to get your money back on the box.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, and that's a good way to wrap up the discussion on this particular product, because I think having come full circle, maybe this is a buy then for everybody. If you can get, if that's the case. I mean, I know
you're selling,
you're not guaranteeing that, but yeah, if you're selling, then it's an interesting one and it's pretty cool. And the rookie cup is like, I know what you mean. The rookie cup's typically their second year, but like there's the RC logo and the rookie cup logo on his, which is kind of makes it unique as well. I don't know how many times that's happened. I don't know if that's rare or not, but it is rare to me.
It's very rare, and it's also highly debated.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like on all these Reddit forums and everything, people are like, "No, you can't do this."
And I'm sure. Oh, I've been on some Reddit forums, my friend. I'm sure that's happening.
People are getting spicy about it, Paul. Like it is, they are mad.
Well,
especially because technically Topps released a Wander Franco card previously that didn't have the RC logo on it. And then people are like, this isn't his actual rookie card. It's like, yeah, people are really mad about it, which probably is also why the value is being there for this card, because there's so much hype around it and so much speculation of it not being the original rookie. So anyway.
Kendall McKee from Wild Cards Box Breaks on Facebook and justbaseball.com. My awesome co-host. Appreciate you being on. I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. Remember, go to nooffseason.com. Check out the sports card investment report. I think you'll like it. And go to marketmoversapp.com and use the promo code nooffseason, all lowercase, to save 20% on that great product. Everybody, thanks for watching and listening. Have a great day.